By the end of this session, you will be able to list the prerequisites, understand sizing requirements, so stay alert because I'll be asking questions in between. Part 1, Prerequisites. Let's start with the prerequisites. These are the basic requirements before installing the Cloud Connector. First, you must check supported operating systems and processors from the Product Availability Matrix. Next, very important, the Cloud Connector requires a JDK. Supported JDKs include SAP JVM 64-bit version 8 recommended, SAP Machine 64-bit version 17, Oracle JDK 64-bit version 8. MCQ1, which JDK is recommended for Cloud Connector? A. Oracle JDK 11, B. SAP JVM 64-bit version 8, C. SAP Machine version 11, D. OpenJDK 21. Answer: B. SAP JVM 64-bit version 8. Explanation: SAP officially recommends SAP JVM version 8 for stability and compatibility. Now let's talk about disk space. The minimum required is 120 megabytes for installation, but during runtime, logs and configuration files grow, so SAP recommends reserving 1 gigabyte to 20 gigabyte disk space. Random question: why do you think more disk space is needed after installation? Expected answer: because logs, audit files, and trace files are continuously generated. Excellent. That shows you're thinking practically. Part 2, Administration UI. The Cloud Connector Administration UI is a web application. That means you can open it in a browser. It is built using FI5, so any SAQI5 supported browser will work. MCQ2. The Cloud Connector Administration UI is accessed using A. Command line, B. Desktop application, C. Web browser, D. Mobile app only. Answer: C. Web browser. Explanation: it is a browser-based SAQI5 application. Part 3, Network Topology. Now let's understand where Cloud Connector fits in a network. A company network is divided into zones based on security. Example: DMZ, demilitarized zone, exposed to the internet, internal network, secure company systems. You can install the Cloud Connector in a suitable zone depending on your needs. NAH MCQ3. What is the purpose of a DMZ? A. Store backups. B. Host internal databases. C. Expose services to the internet. D. Run SAP GUI. Answer: C. Expose services to the internet. Explanation: DMZ acts as a buffer between internal systems and external networks. Now, connectivity requirements, internet access to SAP BTP, direct or via HTTPS proxy, direct access to internal systems. Random question: what happens if the Cloud Connector cannot access internal systems? Expected answer: it won't be able to provide connectivity between SAP BTP and internal systems. Part 4, Sizing. Now comes an important concept: sizing. This means deciding how much hardware your Cloud Connector needs. Hash sizing table explanation. Let me simplify this for you. Small s, 2 CPU cores, 4 GB RAM, 10 GB disk. Medium, 4 CPU cores, 16 GB RAM, 20 GB disk. Large L, 8 CPU cores, 32 GB RAM, 40 GB disk. MCQ4. Which configuration is suitable for a large installation? A. 2 cores, 4 GB RAM. B. 4 cores, 16 GB RAM. C. 8 cores, 32 GB RAM. D. 1 core, 2 GB RAM. Answer: C. 8 cores, 32 GB RAM. Explanation: large environments need higher processing power and memory. Also remember, these are minimum configurations. If you connect more applications or users, you need more resources. Final random question: what factor increases resource competition in Cloud Connector? Expected answer: more applications, instances, and sub-accounts. Quick recap. Let's quickly revise. Prerequisites include JDK, OS, disk space. Admin UI runs in a browser. Network includes DMZ and internal zones. Proper sizing is crucial for performance. Closing. Great job today, everyone. You stayed attentive and answered well. In our next session, we'll go deeper into Cloud Connector configuration and real-world scenarios.